Wait, isn't this in the rain? Oh shit. Congratulations. Welcome back. Welcome back, Barrascuda. With the schmistic? Nice. It won't factor in. Hello. Kirito. How you doing, big dog? Bom, bom, bom. Actually, man, that might be a little bit loud on the jazz. Turn the jazz down, turn the game up. We've got an arrow. We've got a Charles. Got a monkey run past Broly. Let's go. How far is the run past Broly? I was gonna say we passed Shell? Question mark. I've only played the early game once. Forgive me. If I'm but a fool. I'm Roxanne Gym right now. Alright, sick. Here's a question. Well, I guess we still just open with Scooter, right? Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. I feel like even though I'm like this far into the game, I feel like I have no authority to make any comments about the game because I've only been through any section 1. So it's like, I don't fucking know what goes on. Don't know what a good early game position is. I don't know what the big scary fights are. I have an idea, but ooh, I forgot to put my phone on. Do not disturb. Okay. Cool. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so we lead when the Scooter kills this guy. I think... Actually, I'm pretty sure this is gonna bait in... This is gonna bait in Charizard. Because both of these are gonna see being dead to this. Monk's always scary because of potential for no ground watts by Nito going nice. How good are the Nitos in this game? I feel like I came to love the Nitos through playing Crystal Kaizo because both of them are really solid. But I don't know if power creep has lessened their blow. Hurricane moment? Okay, what is the way to kill Charles? Hurricane, Weather Ball, which is going to be water type and then fire type move. Hammy. Oh, Hammy doesn't like Weather Ball in the rain, unfortunately. And whoever comes in is going to take a Hurricane. Because it is kind of annoying to open with Barrascuda, just the move we're baiting from Charles after. I guess if we come in on like a Burn Up or a Weather Ball, we're chilling. We just need to chip it to the sash. There's probably a lot of answers to Mr. Dactyl. Let me turn this down a little bit too. Yeah, I think before we saw the rain. Oh, actually, Gary kind of owns... Well, Gary owns this guy, but comes in a little bit better. I mean, we still need something to, like, break the sash, ideally. Chloe cannot do it. Is Electrode faster? They are. They're dead to... The only thing they would not be dead to is Weather Ball. Because I guess we could Volt Switch. Because the annoying thing is potentially putting them down into Blaze. But I guess Volt Switch, Crit, unless it's Crit, is not likely to put them into that. Okay, so let's look at Mons who are cool with coming in here and murking this guy. I guess we do have Fake Out on Kecleon now. Didn't even think of that. Now we have an actual option. Oh, is this not even leveled up, Kecleon? I didn't re-export. Oh, wait, no, it is. Yeah, we're at level cap 73. Don't mind me. We have a Pokemon who could use Fake Out now. Oh, my God. Also, what up, Munch? How you doing, big dog? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it also looks like Dreadnought does really well into Charles. Oh, Dreadnought does insane into Charles. Okay. And I guess we would be fine coming in on a Hurricane. Well, I wouldn't say insane into Charles. Just Hurricane plus Weather Ball. Ah, they still have counter. Nah, that's not insane. We need a special attacker, ideally. The newly minted Slowking? Just don't get crit? Kill with Future Sight? What does this guy bait? Burn Up? I mean, we could do that. They lose. They could become question mark type. Does Burn Up lose all types? Yeah. It just loses fire. Fire type becomes typeless. Okay, so it just becomes pure flying. Interesting. So just ripping Hurricanes after that. Yeah, it looks like maybe Slowking won't be useless. Man, I really want to start working on this whatchamacallit sheet again, because I think of the frag sheet, the seeing like who's doing what. Is there any Pokemon who like after this burns up just like does not give a shit about this guy? I guess everyone sort of still gives a shit about it. Burning up for you, baby. I fell so fast, can't hold myself back. Is there any reason to Volt Switch and then kill? Does Volt Switch Aqua Jet kill? I guess that could get fucked by... It's probably just best to lead Skew to take the kill and then go from there. Not Mystery Berry. Mystic Water kills. Okay, and this is going to be Charles always clicking Hurricane. Which, yeah, let's go into Kecleon with a Lumberry or with a Anti-Confusion Berry. We don't need to be using up our Lums. That would be Persum. Yeah. Persum. That's going to break it, and then it's going to be clicking Hurricane or Weather Ball. So then we just need someone who can one-tap. Or someone who baits either those... Hurricane or Weather Ball? You're always Hurricane. Guess we could... Oh, yeah, it looks like Dread always takes care of it. We go Dread with a Persum of their own. They'll always be able to one-tap. They won't have to worry about counter because this guy will be fucking dead. Yeah. I guess 2 Weather Balls can kill, so we probably want to go to someone who baits guaranteed Hurricane first. Bow, bow. Or guaranteed burn up. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, I guess we could go Gyarados. And that will cause Dread to take even less damage. Yeah. Can Gyarados actually pick this up too? Yeah, Gyarados could pick it up if they wanted to as well. It's going to depend on what move they click. But yeah. Most likely we end with Dreadnought in, delivering the final blow, baiting in Empoleon. No chance we kill it with that guy, nah. How does... Nah, the drill is gonna hurt big bulky boy a lot. Oh, really not? Holy moly. This Beware guy's kind of nuts. Okay, say it's a +2 and Hammer Arm we go. Black belt? Yeah. This guy says, hit me with a +2 crit, you die. Okay, this Beware guy might be kind of good. Okay, that'll do. I don't think we need anything else as a random Pokemon to bring. Maybe Muck backwards. Have I told you lately that I love you? That's what that song always makes me think of. I'll bring Slowking, because he's funny. And he actually is a really good matchup against all these Pokemon. Alright, we're back in the saddle. Back in the saddle, don't skedaddle. Shaking like a rattle. Snaking like a tattle. Doctor like battle. Okay. Where are you, Scooter? I know I need you. Bum bum ba da doom bum ba da dum bum 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 ba da da dum. Garrett, Kecleon. Yeah, I actually need a lot of the new guys. Still need the Scooter. Scooter's going to be racking up. Yeah, unfortunately. There were so many hits where we got Slowking, and Slowking was not one of them. Slowking, I want to say Slowking, with my limited knowledge, was the worst Pokemon we could hit there. But yeah. And it's not even a good Slowking. So we were a little bit peeved by that, to say the least. It is not a great thing to see. But, much like Sonic says, we have to live and learn. Or we at least have to live. Mystic for you. Bum, 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 bum. Prism. Black belt. Cool. Burn Stain. And apparently Beware is still good. I mean, I'm just a little sad that it ended up being Beware. We probably want to give that a Citrus. Yeah, just for the fact that there's a lot of really cool, interesting, as well as Megas there that we could have gotten. We're still... Well, actually, I don't know when we get Sharpedo or Lucario. If we get Lucario. I don't know, at least when we get Lucario. Yeah, exactly. That was my assumption from looking at that table. Yeah. It's just that table's cracked. We just did not hit the super, super cracked ones. Bado. Ow. Got something stuck in my throat. All right, let's continue on our Six Flags Great Adventure. Rain's gonna start back up. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this split seems like a nightmare. I'm gonna be on this split for the rest of my life. All right. Yes, I have many moves that can strike an electric Pokemon, a flying Pokemon. Yeah. All right. Pterodactyl. It's raining. We do not care. Oh no, I can't eat my berries. Die. Oh, it weakened the blast. Okay. Brings in Charles as expected. This is going to be Hurricane or Counter? I think obviously we would prefer Counter. You moron! Kecleon's back spray and cry is so silly. He's just like, bop, 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 bop. Okay. Charles flinches. We're going to go into our good pal Sushi. Did a whoopsie. We are honestly bullying the shit out of this Charizard. He countered again. Yeah, we are absolutely bullying this guy. Bullying for soup, we'd even say. I'm going to go Waterfall just to kill it because this is in. What do you bait? Drill Peck? That is the most annoying move from Beware. But I mean, it still does matter because we're going to Hard Swap and then it dies. Charizard, you've had it too good for too long as Pokemon. Did I put Persian Berries on everyone? I did. I like completely forgot. You've had it too good for too long, Charles. Get out of my head, Charles. Go. Commit die. All right. This will probably be Swords Dance. This penguin is a Bernstein. I like the upturned nose being like, how dare you even enter my battlefield? Yeah, die. This thing is insanely tanky. To take a +2 super effective move and just be like, I didn't even feel it. Beautiful. Okay, I like this Bernstein Bear guy. Go. What up, Oberker? Yeah. This is gonna be the normal stream time now. Now that I'm a working man. Now I'm back. Well, actually, no! I don't. It'll be a long time till I'm brave enough to, when my day's working remote, to stream during the day. I don't think I would. Like Kachiri? Kachiri. I don't know what the fuck. We're gonna hang out there. Look up Kachiri. That's that thing that Lightning McQueen says, right? What the fuck is this? This? It's like a sausage? A sausage? I don't know what the fuck Kachiri is. I'm too white for this. Natural gift? Well, I think the day I was born, I had a natural gift tutor, you know what I'm saying? And it was myself. Every time I looked in the mirror, found out a natural gift. Being bad at Pokemon. Kill me. Alright. Ooh, a double battle. Ooh. How useful is natural gift? And being a Kendrick fan, yeah. I was born great. All I ever wanted was a Black Grand National. Forget being rational. Drift. Swamp. Duraludon. I hear that guy's probably pretty good in the rain. Ala. And Alcream. Cool trainer. Cool for specific type coverage, I bet. Any crunchers? Any crunchers in chat? No crunchers in chat. Why the fuck is this guy... What's the Stephen Colbert? Ah, dark. That's why. I was like, why the hell is this guy... Oh, rock moves, probably. Can head smash or... it's probably like Hardstone, rock slide. Yeah. What does Aftermath do? That was like Dr. Dre's label? Okay. We lose a fourth of our HP. Who cares? Arcane. Hardstone. Type power change. So very interesting. Is there... guessing that's not in here. Is there any documentation on that question mark? I sound like I haven't left work. Yeah, where's the documentation on this the implementation of the synergy here? I'm not really seeing that. Maybe we can circle back on our next call about this. I gotta hop off early. I got a thing to not go do, but charters on Bulbuspedia, thank you. Would bring in Swampert clicking any move they feel like. It's actually really annoying that they can click flip turn. Maybe there is... Okay, let's alternative look if there's someone else who can lead this fight. Because that seems like it would be annoying. I doubt we're going to have anyone who does what we wanted to do. Natural gift. Pre-damage for exactly Thunder. Well, I didn't even look and see if there's anyone who outspeeds and one-taps. There's one who outspeeds but not one-taps. This random damaging move. I hate the borders. I hate the borders. I do not like the borders, TBH. I like it like this. Ba-doo, ba-goo, ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. Boo, boo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Yeah, so that's gonna kill. And then it's just like 3 random moves. Which does annoy and perplex me. Especially because this thing will put down rocks. What is the Oko? Maybe I'll put on the Oko one. It also doesn't help that it's green and red is a part of the colors, and I cannot tell the difference between green and red. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's just... And blue and purple is the orders? It's green and red and blue and purple? Come on! When people make things, look up what colors are good for color blindness. God fucking damn it, dude. It's hard out here for a pimp, I swear to God. You're one of those. My disability is a fun party trick. Nah, Jake Paul bought them all. There's none left. I've never actually tried some of those color-changing glasses. I feel like it's very mixed results on that. That's a fun stream activity. Saves Untitled becomes unblind. Uncolorblind. I do feel like I need to kill this with something that Does Rock 2 make contact? This Heavy Slam has to make contact. I mean, the fucking name of it. Yeah. Cody. IBDW has them? Yeah, contact. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to kill this with somebody else. Interesting. Mr. Schwab. Would it be Air Slash or Boom? I guess I could pre-damage that I'm only dead to Air Slash. And then, well, that wouldn't help going into this guy. Is there anyone else who is faster? 149 isn't that fast. Maybe, like, Speed Border. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. That's so bad. I wish I could do it. They all just look the same. Cry. Like this if you cry every Tim. It's so unfortunate, dude. Slightly faster. We could flip turn you Beta Thunder. But don't have any fast electric immune. I guess we could do that, right? We could like flip turn into Electrode. And that together picks it up. Then they bait outspeed one shot? Nah. No, not speed, so it'd be Swampert, Earthquake. Will we take enough? Guaranteed? Gnar. What do you bait on the U-turn? Well, we need to be we need to be dead to it so we don't bait Boom. Time to go Boom. But I mean, we would still... I mean, we could pre-damage to be... Can it can click Stealth Rocks over slow kill. I'm not smoking crack on that, right? 5. I give this fight 5 big booms. Stealth Rocks is +9 first turn out sometimes, and then, yeah, it could. Actually, it's not an unreasonable possibility. Also, why is it so cold? It's like burning hot outside. Why is it so cold in here? I need like a jacket or something. Give me a sec. Munch, I will say, though, I don't know how you feel about the new Drake. What's that, Baby Girl? That's so catchy. That shit's so fun. I like the Drake with the melodies, I'll say. My man could write a good pop song. I've heard good things about that Nokia song, but... Baby Girl! It's just such a fucking earworm. I will give Aubrey that one, for sure. My goat. Why the fuck? Don't ever text me. Boss, don't ever text me outside of work hours. I will find you. Cool. That's true. He does have he's a lot of music. I mean, yeah, he's released a fucking ton. You can't complain about not having a lot of Drake to listen to. But you may complain about having too much Drake to listen to. Baby girl. No, that's going to be fucking stuck in my head. Oh, wait. What was I going to... Are we... So we're going to flip turn this. Because we need to... I guess the additional question... we need to answer is, oh, just muscle bend. Don't tell me. Don't you fucking dare tell me this is a... Oh, it is. Oh, and it's a speed tie too? That's unfortunate. This is exactly a... Well, you're definitely going to kill with Leaf Storm. Yeah. That is, I think, a very fair statement. Yeah, there's... I can't imagine there's anyone... Oh, wait, we can just do what we were going to do initially then, and then just get rid of the stocks right there. Yeah, I was going to say... Everyone at least has one Drake song they adore. Like, everybody out there has at least one Drake song that they like. Like, it feels impossible with how long his career has been going and how illustrious it has been. Like, and even if you don't, you gotta be like, Forever is such a sick song. Seeing like four Giants of the rap game going in. It's my favorite Family Matters. My favorite Drake song is probably Passion Fruit. That song is really good. The Paramore cover of it as well, insanely good. The Paramore cover of Passion Fruit, incredible. Amongst the crowd. You know who Paramore is, at least, Skelly, right? Also, how you doing, Skelly? You gotta know who. Boom, 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 boom. This streamer's very handsome. Gets a job instead of benefiting from his looms. I have no looms. I ain't at the fruit. Making no looms. Call me King Tunt the way I be in the tombs. Something about eating beans. Legumes. Paramore. Why don't they para less? You know what I'm saying? Go into Eggy on Swampert. If it clicks flip turn, it's like, okay. We're going into Duraludon clicking Draco. My top 5 is Drake. Drake. We talking a lot about Drake today. But yeah, they take the Earthquake. They say, you are dead. You are dead in daylight. You would then bait in this guy clicking Draco, maybe Dragon Tail. Does Granbull just say die? Granbull quite doesn't say die. But Granbull being immune to both is kind of pog. Oh, Granbull does kind of own this dude. Wish Gran got a better move. 3 Mons and 3 Pipmon. What were your 3 Mons that are actually doing damage? Fire Punch? Brick Break? Okay, Brick Break probably gets us there. Medicham, Seismitoad, and Ludi. Ah, that makes... Actually, yeah, that's a killer 3-piece. And double fake out on that, I assume. So you're just getting chip and chip and chip and chip. No Dales. Chip no Dales. Call me low tier god. Yeah, I think Granbull can just come in on everything here and murk this guy with a superpower Brick Break. 78 plus... Oh, well, let's go Black Belt. And I don't think we've ever used Scary Face on this guy yet. I don't think we've either used Jaw Lock, to be fair, either. So I don't know if it would... I would be super mad getting rid of Jaw Lock. Yellow Band Karate, huh? Fun munch fact. My sister did karate, but I never. That was never my jam. I was playing... I guess she did also play a lot of traditional sports too. But I never did karate. Gotta make this money, eh? Having a black belt is overrated. Sounds like something someone with a yellow belt would say. I'm just fucking with you. I prefer to learn from, what's that, movie star? Steven Seagal. I prefer to learn Aikido. Should beat your ass as such a, nah. I don't think we ever, like, physically fought as children. Azam is going to click Psychic, unless we are super, super low. Sharpedo moment? Skunk moment? Oh, yeah, oh, it is Focus Sash. I guess we click Toxic, then Sucker Punch. She did not need to. You did not want to. That's funny. Skunk with... what did I want? Can Signal Beam confuse? Confuse, yeah. Here we go, Persim. Are we dead to 2 crits? Well, we're going to go Toxic, then we go Sucker Punch. It will never hit us twice because it'll just die the Sucker Punch. And this will bring in Al. Creamy Al. Fairy type. It sucks. If we had Poison Jab on this thing, it would just immediately get murked. Boom, 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 boom. Five-point palm exploding heart technique. Exactly. Munch knows what's going on. What's the Babri Berry? It's that guy who's like bald and people binge with him. Ah, super effective steel attack. Got it. I guess Meteor Mash just owns this guy. Because once this berry's gone, he's going to be berry dead. I guess same. We could actually just more easily do it with Aggron, right? And we have so much more wiggle room. I guess the only annoying thing is that we're slower. I say we probably bring Aggron, and then... I mean, also, if Skunk isn't dead... let's not make the same mistake. Acid Armor increases defense by 2. Gets rid of the Babri Berry. Yeah, even at +2, we should 2-shot. And if it goes up in special attack, this does get a little annoying. Yeah, I think Aggron is a pretty decent goon for this. Goon Lagoon. Draining Kiss is Fairy. Are you going to be baiting Draining Kiss? He's that rapper who's always like, mwah. Ah, thank you, Scamp. Yeah, this is from the thrift store. The only thing I don't like about it is there's not buttons on the thing, so I usually have to wear it like sleeved up. But it's fun. It's a nice, cool kind of shirt. Jada Kiss. Mwah. Tell me, Jada kissed this Will Smith? Draining Kiss. You're looking handsome. I'd subscribe to your OnlyFans. Wow, you mean it? I'm gonna quit my job on day 3. Yeah. It's okay. It's weird. It's such a weird thing because I'm getting to know like there's a lot more people in the office, but they're like introducing me to everyone. And there's a part of my brain is like, okay, I need to work as hard as possible and make as good of an impression. But also there's a chance where I will in 2 months be like, I'm out of here. And then be like, oh shit. So yeah, my immediate boss is like, I want to say he's mid 40s. And then I think there's a guy like right above me and then my boss, and he's like maybe in his 30s. They're like weirdly, they have a fun bickering relationship. They apparently drive in together. They don't live together. They drive in together. So they spend a lot of time, and they come in. The great thing is they come in early and leave early. So that means, you of course know what that means. Yeah, because there's like those two guys, and then there's a guy who's maybe like, I guess in my head, if I'm doing math, I'm forgetting that I'm 28. So, fuck, I'm old. There's a guy who's maybe like a little bit older than me, and there's a guy who's maybe like a little bit younger. Yeah. Oh my God, dude, my boss is taking me out on a tour around the office today, and I thought he was joking around with the one person, and he like said the thing, and like was like, hey, this is that person. They're talking to them, and the person was like, oh, can you repeat that or something like that? And he was like, I think he was like, no, and then he walked away, and then I was like laughing, and then I saw the look on their face, and I was like, oh, she's not joking. And I was like, I had to like reintroduce myself, and he was already gone. And there was another interaction too where he was talking to this woman who would like complain about Wi-Fi issues in a conference room, and he like said that they'd fixed it, and she was like, she looked a little sheepish, and then was like, oh no, actually it still doesn't work. And they kind of like unfriendly had a conversation back and forth, and he just walked away, and I kind of like looked back, I was like, basically like, sorry, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. I just got here. So that's fun. Yeah. My boss he seems like an interesting dude. He's a very like odd sense of humor, but I think he seems like at least a good boss. He seems like he just will stay out of my hair, which is all I really fucking need from a boss. I can manage. I just need someone who leaves me the fuck alone. That's all I really want from a boss. I'll give this guy like Poison Barb, in case we need to pick it up. Yeah, but it's like, it seems pretty solid. Yeah. All right, I'll do this fight, and then we can do all these Jones. I do want to play Wordle today, too. I'm interested of what the Wordle is like. Oh, my God, everything's coming in. I guess we can rip that, too. All right, let's game. Yeah, I think, 25, 26. When your brain fully forms, you're probably an adult. When did I feel... It's like once you're out of college and your brain is fully formed, I feel like that's probably 25, 26 seems like a good time for that, where you just become fully adult. Yeah. Yeah, but like the job seems passable. Legit impart wisdom. Well, the problem is you don't really know when you can impart wisdom until you're old, or you think you're imparting wisdom until you get to the point where you're like, oh, actually no. Excited to mow the lawn. I don't think I'll ever be excited to mow the lawn. That's when I feel like everyone has a couple of chores that they like and they don't like. I don't mind, like, I know people complain about washing dishes. I don't really mind washing dishes. It is an annoying thing to continue to do, but like, I've heard people have like, there's that one internet Shaquille video where he's talking about like the existential dread of washing dishes. I'm like, it's not that bad. But if you tell me the like sweep or mop, I will tell you to go die. I hate sweeping and mopping. Not a fan. Not a fan. A lot of cleaning I do enjoy though, but it's like, I think like sweeping, mopping, cleaning the bathroom too. Something about like cleaning a bathroom is always annoying to me. I don't know why. Well, I don't think I will, with my propensity for living in the city, I don't think I will be mowing a lawn anytime soon. Ideally, I will not be mowing a lawn. If I had a front lawn, I'd want to like grow like, I don't know, food in it. finally get excited for socks and underwear. That's a pretty good denotator. I'm a little scared for this fight. I feel like I missed something. Oh. Oh, we need the black belt. Yeah. That is good one. Yeah, I used to be like so excited to get up early for Christmas, and then I was like, nah, dog, I want to sleep. Sleeping is good. I get to teach Grand Bull Brick Break. Oh, I guess we can fly now, so we don't have to fucking stumble our legs all over the map. Can we just... Do we need a mon? I guess we need a mon with fly to fly. Does anyone know fly? Does anyone... Do we have anyone dead who we teach fly to? Are we able to just... What's for dinner today? I did already eat some chicken wings from Trader Joe's. Uh-oh. It's a bomb. Create Pokemon types. Alright, thanks for popping through, Munch. Ooh, this is fun. Thanks for popping through, Munch. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. See you later, Gator. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so after this fight, we will do a bunch of this. So we got Hardstone, Citrus, Black Belt, Persum. We need to make that a Mega, and we need to make that a Poison Barb. The Barbs. Yeah. Do you have a particular way you want me to do it, or are you just kind of going with these vibes? I was going to probably go, my gut says do it by, like, how cool the Pokemon are. Be Bug? Your favorite type is... I guess they're... That is surprising to me, but I guess it's the thing, like, there's a... Everyone has a favorite Pokemon. There's someone who's a fan of every single Pokemon. Where's the poison increasing item? Is that somewhere in the box? I don't think they miss often. With bug types? So where is the... What is the item I'm even looking for? Poison Barb. I would maybe agree with you that they're pretty consistently good on bug types, but I feel like I'm like not ever like super excited to use one of them, you know? Where is the Poison Barb? Am I smoking crack? Did I already put it on Quillfish? Where is it? Did I never pick it up? I'm losing my mind. Poison Barb, Poison Barb, Poison Barb. Poison Gem? Sticky Barb? Yeah, did we just never get the Poison Barb? Or did something terrible happen to it that I'm just blocking out of my memory? Yeah, there's no more items in here. So do we need to teach Fly to a Pokemon? I feel like we've used the Barb before. Okay, we do actually need to teach Fly to a Pokemon. Glysaur still doesn't have it. It's really annoying. All of our flying types are useful and alive. We don't really have anyone who wants to learn Fly. Alright, we gotta walk back anyway. Shark is the weakest, Bug Ice is the worst. Yeah, absolutely. That makes 1000% sense. Guess after all that hemming and hawing about being excited to have fly now that we just can't use it. Yeah, ice rock. Well, it's probably just because Ice Bug has fire as a quad weakness, where Ice Rock is fighting as a quad weakness, and fire moves, I guess fire coverage moves are a whole lot more prevalent, is my initial guess of why it would be that way. How does this game get rid of having HMs, but still does make you need to teach fly? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing that has to get factored into, I guess, is the prevalence of it. I don't know if I assume we teach, because we've never used Scary Face once on this guy. But we've also never used Lockjaw once. Lockjaw is good for psychic types. Are we ever going to bring this thing in against psychic types? I don't think it has much. Special defense. Yeah, not really. I'm cool with doing that over that, and then if we need down the road coverage. Someone might change my mind, but I feel like it's Grand Ball. Okay, let's go see if I just did not grab the poison barb. It's what it's seeming like, because I don't think the only item of note that I've lost is, of course, the miracle seed. So it's like, where, oh where did the poison barb go? Cute new Assassin's Creed to drop 2. Oh, new AC unit. For a second, I thought you were AC. I went Assassin's Creed. I was like, damn, those definitive editions are going crazy these days. Yeah. I guess if it's starting to get hot again for you, that's an RIP. Okay, this is the person who gave out the miracle seed. And then... yeah, because I'm pretty sure the poison barb is down here and we got it. Or unless there's one of those weird things where we, like, reloaded a save state or some shit. I'm losing my mind. I don't know where... did I accidentally, like, discard it or something? I'm having a mental breakdown about the poison barb. Not that it's an important part for this fight either. Now I'm more just curious where the fuck it is. 104 in the area only accessible through Petalburg Woods. Oh, wait, I know where it is now. I don't think I ever went there. Okay, I did never have it. Okay, that makes 1,000,000% more sense. I was like, there's no fucking way that I lost this item and nobody, including myself, picked up on it. Okay. I should have never checked that off the list. I guess we've just never used it. There's never been a point for actually... I think I've, like, tested it in Calix, but never gone away with it. Waiting for it to be shipped. That's smart. That's smart to get ahead of it. Especially with how funky the weather is these days, where it'll be, like, fine, and then next day it'll be 4,000 degrees. So also, like, today, that it was, at least in Philly, it was, like, 30 in the morning, and walking home from work, it was, like, almost 70. I was, like, freezing going in and sweating leaving. Yeah. Like, nightmarish conditions. That's not nightmarish. It's still survivable. But just hella annoying. Because I got to bring a big jacket. Hopefully, I just want it to be one temperature. Just be one nice, agreeable temperature. 75 in New York. And like New York, I guess you're up in you're away from the city proper. Okay. Good weather for getting you sick too. Oh yeah, the last couple of times there's been like a big change in temperature, that had just like absolutely fucked up. You know what? Did I calc this fight with the rain up? Does it matter? I don't know if I calced the fight with the rain up, but I don't think it matters at all. You know. Okay. Off myself if I lived in the city. Because of the temperature or just because city living's not for you? You need open fields of grain. Amber waves of grain. My apologies. It's not for me. Fair enough. To each their own. More city for me. The real estate prices will go down 3 more cents. Bow, 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 bow. I gotta remember to make my sandwich for... Oh, wait, no, we're going out to lunch. I don't have to make a sandwich for tomorrow. Still kind of do, in case I can get away with not going out to lunch with my team. Alright, gamers, let's go. Where are you? Sick. We're faster. Rock slide one-shots. We are aware of aftermath. It's going to do a quarter to us. Oh, rock slide doesn't make contact, so it does nothing to us. Cool. All right. This is going to bring Swampert clicking random move. Oh, I didn't even think about stealth rocks. Fuck. I knew there was something I forgot. Will it still set up stealth rocks even though it knows it's going to die? I feel like it might even be inclined to more so. Okay. I don't think there's anyone that's like insanely close on damage anyway. I knew I was doing something not clean here. Damn. I'm fearful for the increased mistakes that are going to happen as I play less and less because of starting a job. Alright. It's going to be Duraludon with the Draco. Back in my young days, I looked at places in the city. Makes sense. We're going to take some rocks damage, but we're not going to take any damage from this guy's moves. Draco? Yeah. Exactly. Even though this is the second fight, and I'm playing poorly. Brick break moment. Crit heavy slam does 134 max. We get the crit with brick break. Okay. So I'm going to click brick break, and this is going to die. Doesn't matter if it crits. All right. Yeah. Duraludon's funky looking, but it has... Yeah, it is a very good... I mean, it's like the evolution of it. Yeah. He's going crazy in VGC. All right. Zam is going to see us always dead to Psychic. Sometimes dead to Gleam, which is a little bit scary. I think we're still good regardless here, because we're going to go into... Penelope. We want to... Ooh, that's not it. Gleam is the more annoying move to get here. Crit does 112. We're going to go Toxic to break the Focus Sash. Okay. And then we are going to go Sucker Punch to kill this motherfucker. Beautiful. How did that mistake befall you? They seem like two very different meals. All right. Alcremie. Can Alcremie see a kill for us? It can't, so it's probably going to try the setup. Which is a little bit more annoying. We're going to go into Laren. Wow, wow. It's going to kiss me. It's actually good that it kissed me, then didn't set up. All right. We're going to Mega Evolve. We are going to Mega Evolve. We're going to Mega Evolve and then click. Heavy Slam. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Say, damn, I knew. Till I take, damn. I mean, still, hamburger, gravy, and potato sounds like a nice meal as well. Another kiss. Mwah. Oh, well, actually, no, it still could. I was going to say it didn't set up because it sees it's slower. It gets two-hit O-code, but it does not. Because we're slower. Because it's not slower, we're slower. We're going to go bop, bim, bop, bam. Even with the anti-berry, it still does a fuck ton. Luckily, the team was nice, and you are going to die. Cool. All right, gamers. All right, let's do some tier lists. Let's do some daily games. Let's game. I'm a hater of gravy unless it's homemade and in soup. Gravy and soup? What do you mean by that? I actually don't understand what you mean by gravy and soup. Oh, true. Like beef stew? I guess, but I don't think I would call it gravy at that point, right? All right, let's do Skellies in order. We'll do them in order if redeemed. Doku, what up, Cash? Just in time for us to do the important things. Play Pokedoku. You just missed me completely forget about Stealth Rocks being a thing. What am I thinking for Game Corner Mon? Definitely Dratini, 1000%. Oh, I was looking at the... Oh, I'm going to play Pokedoku, but I was looking at the encounter routing. I think there's a pretty good way for us to eliminate Dratini. So we don't hit Dratini. Based on, like, what we want to do with the Safari Zone. Anyways, Pokedoku. I know we could go with the gooey one, the one that Reuniclus. I don't know, not Reuniclus, the orb gooey one, but I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to go Abra. Yeah. Rock first in line, Geodude. Monotype first in line would be Charles Mander. We stay in Gen 1. Psychic, no evolution line. Probably could go a legendary here. Mew. Rock, no evolution line. That's going to be a little bit more tricky. Maybe also a legendary. Monotype, no evolution line. I guess if we're going there, Mew, we can go Mewtwo over here. Mythical. God, I hate Mythical. Don't show me all the mythical Pokemon. I just want to know. I just want to... One's usually through event distributions. Celebi. Rock Mythical? Huh? Mythical Monotype. Full Feather GC now, for real. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Whoops. Yeah, with that picture of Celebi just going wow, wow. Rock, no evolution line. One-off rock Pokemon seems confusing. Monotype Mythical. Is OG Shaman is just grass. Okay. Mythical Rock is like... Oh, Cash, I was under the impression that Dratini is a bad pull in Game Corner. Is that not the case? Or at the very least, you should wait till you get to Lily Cove to pull Game Corner to not get the dupe. Or to dupe it out. Rock, no evolution line. Rock Mythical. Okay. Gen 1 mythical was Mew. Gen 2 mythical was Celebi. Gen 3 mythical, Deoxys, Rayquaza, Jirachi. Not Rayquaza, Deoxys, Jirachi. Gen 4 mythical, I don't think Darkrai wasn't... Was Darkrai? Arceus was. Gen 5 mythical, we're all fucked. Yeah. I might be cooked on rock mythical. I can't believe there's a rock mythical. I just want a rock. It was in the pick too? Okay. Let me think about rock. See if I can get rock no evolution line. A one-off rock Pokemon that's just like hanging out. Why Onyx isn't? That's not how that works. One-off rock Pokemon. Can't imagine there's too many of those either. I mean, I guess whatever works for here works for here. It's a remake mythical? Oh. Remake mythical. Alright, let's see. Let's learn. Diancie? What the fuck is that? Yeah, I couldn't tell. I didn't know that was a Pokemon. Oh, Aerodactyl. Reginald! Okay, I don't feel bad about missing this. I feel bad about missing that, though. Whack. Yeah. It's not bad. 3-3-1s, Dionysus Traces, Dinos in the same table. Yeah. Omega Red and Alpha Sapphire. Yeah. I don't even fucking know what this guy... Yeah, who are you? Yeah, I don't even know who this fucking guy is. You could probably show this picture to me in like 3 weeks and I'll tell you it might be a fake Emon. What's next? Time Guesser. I hate Time Guesser. How does Time Guesser even look in this overlay? Probably like dog shit. Oh, it looks bad. I can't play it. Wait, why is it not minimizing? Hello? I want to change the size of the screen. It's football. I do owe Skelly Time Guesser. It is food. I gotta go. Let's guess if I go long. No, wait. Everything's fucked now. I guess this is the downside of changing my overlays. I gotta find one just for Time Guesser. FIFA, World Cup, soccer, football. How modern are we? Fairly modern. These cameras look pretty new. We might even be modern day. I'll go 24. And then Deutschland. Deutschland versus Argentina. Oh, is that 2014 Rio de Janeiro? Oh. Name is Rio and she dances on the sand. Ah, I love when the game... Oh, I should have zoomed in and not put it in the middle of the water. I don't think they're playing games in the middle of the water. Eisenhower Phoenix. Airport near Phoenix. Apologize for the miserable... Actually, I wonder if... No, that just looks so bad. I need to make another overlay for this. Yeah. This dude looks like bodyguards. I cannot tell you the time. Like 50s, maybe? Where's the airport? The airport. Oh, airport. Is that the name of the... Mesa Gateway? Phoenix, Raynor. I'll just go in the middle of it. And we'll go 63. Nope, they're in Germany. But it was Eisenhower. At least got that. Look was too much of the theme. I wonder where we are. Where's Alcatraz? Well, I know where. I know Alcatraz is in the middle of the ocean, but where is Alcatraz in the middle of the ocean? There's Alcatraz. Oh, so they're probably looking at it from that side, I would guess, maybe from this pier. When are we? What are these outfits? 70s mayhaps? Oh, that looks very 70s. Maybe like late 70s, because I feel like a kid wouldn't be wearing something that is culturally relevant. 62, not even fucking. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. This is why I don't play this game. It makes me look like a big dumb dummy. And then you'll say, no, you don't need to play this game to look like a dummy. Those are like European license plates. But toll, yeah, makes me think. Thinking 20s Europe. 20s maybe like the first toll booth in history seems like a great guess. I'll go 23 UK. Sydney Harbour Bridge 32. Wow. A little bit off. And last one for the day. This picture is crazy with these birds. Yeah. This picture looks like something from a movie. I want to say we are in... we are somewhere over here. I do not know where. I assume we're in like Sri Lanka. We go center mass. We go... Anyone wearing masks? So this could be either ultra modern or... Are they using a camera or a phone? Phone with a camera around his neck. I'm going 2025. 2018. Malaysia. Unfortunate. All right, not too bad. All right, what else we got to play? Wordle, the mini. Well, actually, let's do this tier list real quick. Let's break it up a little bit with tier list. So, I really do need to make a different overlay. Oh my god, sale prices at Acme. Die. All right. So Scamp redeemed this. We are going to get back to the battles in a second. I just have to do my redeems to pay out. Scamp, did you have any sort of how you wanted me to approach this? Like general competitive like vibes and how good they are Nuzlocks, how cool the types are? What do you want from me? What's your feeling for your redeem? Also, let me open everything else while we're waiting. Got a Wordle. Got the mini. And, ooh, that's a weird shape mini. And connections. Yeah, but is there any sort of, do you want it like my favorite types, stuff like that? I'll do the mini real quick while I'm waiting for you to respond. A gaff maybe? No, Halloween costume, that was a favorite. Mario? Don't know. Beer and bread. Wheat? Own? There'd be a grown? Not grown. So that's not that. Total Legend informally. Goat? Biota Mayo? Okay, we're going back to... Oh, it's yeast. Okay, all over again. A new Anora gag. Easy. Oh, was it? It was centered! It was centered weirdly! No! You guys didn't get to see that, but I popped off. Like whichever mons you gravitate to? Okay, I can do that. I gotta keep an eye on the new overlay now. Okay, so let's see. I think gravitate to is also going to factor in a lot of like what I think is cool. Let's get it out of the way that is bug types D or C. They're probably D. Just like, I'm never really excited about it. I think most dark types are pretty cool. I think they're consistently cool. I don't like go out of my way for dark types. I mean, not a big dark type stan. Electron types, though, I'm a big stan of. Between A and S is going to be tough. Dragon types are like always cool. Dragon types might just be S because most dragon types are just awesome. Fairy types, I think I'm always going to be a little annoyed because I don't know what they are. I feel like it was really cool that a new type was added. Maybe put it down here and see. Steel types, consistent. I do like my bulky Pokemons. Usually pretty cool. A pretty wide variety. I put them above dark in this tier. Fighting are all right. See, there's not a lot of types I don't like. I maybe put fighting down here and see because I'm not excited about them. Probably probably below Fairy because Fairy has the additional bump of being like the newest type, which is really cool. Normal types are going to go down here in D because it's just normal types. They're normal. Who cares? Fire types are pretty cool. I think they are cool, but they're the least cool of the cool types just because there's so many of them. Yeah. Rock types, again, are like, I'm never super excited about a rock type. Rock types are solid. You think of it largely as like a secondary typing, which I also kind of feel about flying as well. Like a lot of these, I don't think I would maybe go like this. I think there's some types that you think a lot about as a secondary type. Ice has the unfortunate negative side effect. Ice is a cool type. Ha ha ha. But you think of ice as a secondary type. I think it's better than rock at the very least. Water, I think water and fire are both really solid. There's a lot of really creative and fun different water types. You think water as more of a main type like fire, like water and flying is what you think. If you think of Mantine as like a water type first, then you think of a flying type. I think maybe fire's a little bit cooler than that as like a secondary typing. You think as ice a primary type? Interesting. Psychic, Psychic's kind of cool. It's an interesting type. Used to be Giga Busted. I probably think about it more than... Yeah, I probably put it right here with Fairy, and they kind of it exist in that mystical type space in my head. I might honestly put Steel up here, put Ghost at the top of B, because Ghost Pokemon stayed consistently pretty cool. Grass... Is grass down here? Grass is another type where you don't really... I don't think about it as a main type a lot. I don't think about a lot of grass types as like being like standout favorites. Yeah. Yeah, ghosts do have that interesting thing about being fucked up Pokedex entries. Poison type, again, is like something I think of as a secondary type. Is kind of cool. I think Fairy's just getting at the bump of all this. Honestly, I think Fairy's the top of C for me because it's so cool to have a new type. Fighting's a bit low. I don't know. Fighting types don't really excite me. And I think of fighting type, usually of a fighting type, a pure fighting type is pretty boring because it's like, oh, this is just a guy who punches. And then usually if it's fighting plus something else, I feel like I generally think of it as, I don't think of, the fighting type is in front of my brain in that. Same thing with ground. Ground's kind of just like a thing you forget about. That's like, I like a lot of ground types. I think ground types are designed cool. I think they're fun. But as the type, the coolness of the type is probably somewhere down here. C would be really, really... that was the thing. I don't know if I think of Lucario as a steel type. Like, I think of Lucario as like together. Rock and ground are paired together and blurred. I agree. Sometimes you just forget. Like when I'm doing Poketoku, sometimes I forget what is which. But yeah, I think Dragon is alone in S feels right. This is really hard to order, quite frankly. I think maybe I'd put Fairy in a tier by itself and then maybe spread these out amongst two. Yeah. Because I I think these S is just like Dragon Pokemon are like 99% of the time cool. These two electric types, I feel like there's a lot of cool electric, and there's a decent variety. I mean, they're usually like fast, powerful. Like it's a cool archetype for a reason. And steel types, there's a lot of variety and a lot of cool things in. I'm saying cool a lot. Yeah, a lot of para too. Yeah. And I think water and fire quintessential, like so many Pokemon in these types, so many pairs up with these types that are cool. You can find something, a pure or a paired type that you like. Dark usually has I think the, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The vision they have there's enough variety, but the, like, vision across the Pokemon, like, is really cool for the most part for, like, Dark Ghost. I'd say that's it for Electric as well. I think I like Steel a lot for the variety of what they're able to do. You got all the way from Ferrothorn to Heatran to Lucario to Steelix. Like, there's so many different Steel-type Pokemons. Yeah. Strange with a lot of choices for Ghost lately. Yeah, this is definitely skewed for earlier generations. Yeah, I feel pretty solid on this list. Yeah, I could probably spend a lot of time sorting C, but yeah. Decidueye, Hisuian, and Typhlosion. Yeah, I guess they've been a little bit more lenient with the what is a ghost type. But I mean, I think that's why Ghost and Dark are at the top here, though. That just inherently, like, that's cool. Like, ghosts are cool. Dark types are going to be cool and edgy and stuff. Maybe this says more about me than it does about the types, but anywho, that's fun. Let's do a little bit of a Connectiones, and then we'll do Wordle, and then we'll get back to Pokemon. Sandcastle Ghost? I like Sandcastle Ghost. It's just a weird Pokemon. Mean Joe Green, Plancha. I don't know what Plancha is. Extensions for hair. A la carte. Are we looking for French words? Shoulder, divider, lane, median. We driving? Cool. Have to go. Well, thanks for popping in, Skelly. Hopefully your AC situation gets sorted out and you're not burning up like the Jonas Brothers. To refresh extensions, we talked about a browser. Refresh, we also talked about a browser. You want to try to convey something to someone. Forward, like an email. Express, quickly. Mean, like rude, but also average. King, from that fighting game. Yeah, gameplay definitely really do. Yeah, if you were just doing them by tier list of how good they are in each generation, yeah. I think coolness, basically we just did a vibe ranking of Pokemon types. Yeah. Dark versus created gifts. Like, that is crazy too, because dark types, like, even though Steel and Dark are newer types, they still just feel like they've always been a part of the game. Now that I didn't play a lot of Gen 1. Fairy, and conversely, Fairy still feels so new to me, even though it's been 4 generations? Came in 6? X and Y? Yes, Fairy types still feel new to me. Boomer moment. King is something you do in chess. I don't know what plancha is. Let me sit my white ass down and listen what plancha is. Cooking. Oh, what is plancha? Flat top griddle for Spanish cooking. Okay. I don't think this helps me at all. To convey. Conveyor belt? To, like, move along? To express, to convey, to mean? To spell out? To forward, to, like, send along information? Spell out. Express, to forward, to convey, to mean. Man, we'll give this a shot. One off. Okay. Extensions, refresh, back, forward are all going to be things you can press on an internet browser. Web browser buttons. We still haven't got the easiest one? There's express, convey, mean, spell, signify. Plancha, king, mode, cart. Ah, a la king, a la mode, a la carte, a la plancha. Okay. We got there. Oh, and we just got to do world. Damn you, things having multiple meanings. Damn you, connections doing exactly what connections does. All right, I'll see y'all in a second. Let's see if this word is funky. Hello, gamer. What about... No, it couldn't be armor. Amore? Amore. SRA. Shark, perhaps? From weak? Oh, is it Stark? Is it Snark? It's Stark or Snark. It could be Spark too. Okay. If I was, okay, into the minds of the New York Times, it's Snark. It's Spark. No, I lost the 1 and 3. No. Oh, damn it. I was so close. So close to having a baller day, but instead. Damn. I know nothing about you, New York Times. I got one more fight in me today, or are we just going to call it there? Let's see how, I mean, it's a double battle with Sturdy. We have Fake Out now. So double battle, not bad. Double battle in the rain, too, I guess. Eey. The Simpson character missing one letter is still maybe one of the most insane connections ever. Just ludicrous. Both like a weird word puzzle and you have to know about a piece of media. Insanity. Like, that's just too much, dog. Jeans and sneaks and a shirt tomorrow for spring cleaning. Yeah. Yeah, and there's another Simpsons one, like, recently, too. Like, recent to that. It was like, why are we only doing Simpsons shit here? Like, I like some of their shows, but I don't know what the fuck they know about puzzles. I like some of the Gaga songs. Okay, Sock Tua. What the fuck does coaching do? Ah, raises ally stats. Particular coaching AI. In a double battle, if the partner doesn't have contrary, +2. Oh. So increase score by 1, increase score by 1. So sometimes it'll get a plus, starts at 6, could go 7, 8, and then could get up to 9. So, I mean, it's going to need to do a fast kill to guarantee not click it. Yeah, guaranteed fast kill will just mean it doesn't click it. Sock's fast, though, so that's good. And it does a really good close combat. Are you dead to dual wing beat, sharp beak? You are. And what about the Polyrath behind? Behind. They can. We also are in the rain. Can we get away with a... Nah, because Hurricane wouldn't matter because we need to hit twice. So we just need to be showing dead to... That's actually super convenient that we... Well, I guess if we're protecting, it doesn't matter. You're not showing fast kill. Are you showing fast kill over here? No. Iron Ball? Oh, yeah, Iron Ball. I'm holding Iron Ball. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, that's fast kill. Cool. Ooh, and baiting exclusively psychic type move? Are you faster than this guy? You're not faster. It's Swift Swim. Okay, so this is going to be Meta, Ursar, Major, Zeb, Sawktua, Poliwrath. So, Blaze, it doesn't matter what we're going to bait in. Blaze with Iron Ball is going to... How low do you need to be? How low can you go? 154. 154, does it always bait close combat? It's 50-50. Okay, you're gonna bait from Metagross. You're baiting, you need Iron Ball. You're gonna bait Zen Headbutt always. Turn 1, Blaze protects. We could also... We could swap in on a Meteor Mash. I don't think that really... No, that really doesn't change shit, right? So we might as well just protect to ease our mind. Blaze protects. Oh, we have to worry about a -1 as well. So this guy actually has to be even lower. So Blaze would always be baiting random move regardless. 103. Star Raptors. Sharp. Blaze protects. Star KOs. Sock. Meta hits. Gets. Tries to hit Blaze. Turn 2, and then Poly comes in. Turn 2. This is going to be at 103 HP, so... Always still Zen Headbutt. That's nice. Blaze baits Zen. Head. Blaze baits. Zen Headbutt. From Meta and baits. Hydro / CC from Poly. Sees both fast kills here. Okay. Blaze swaps into... And you can one-tap this. Can you get it with Dark Dual Wing Beat with Sharp Beak? No, so it has to be Brave Bird. Wait a second. Is there ever a world where we Tailwind turn? Well, then we wouldn't be showing fast kill. I think that's overcomplicating this shit. He swaps into Zen Headbutt. I think we're gonna have a decent amount of mons who can take a Zen Headbutt. Normal Aggron. Well, the problem is Hydro Pump. Yeah. I think Gyarados can probably do this pretty decently. then they would bait guaranteed move there. Actually, SCC does a lot. Might be Gyarados moment, and baiting Thunder Punch. Guaranteed Thunder Punch after is pretty pog. Crit close combat is 128. They would be dead to double crit, so we can't do that. Ovio. Guess we can go Muck. Because Muck really just can take anything. Actually, Muck doesn't love close combat. But this guy will fucking die, so it's always Zen Headbutt. Yeah. Blaze swaps into Muck. Star KOs Poly. And then from there, we have Mons who just like don't give a shit about Metagross. Okay, this Metagross guy's kind of scary. Who dealt with the oh, RIP to who dealt with the Metagross before. Does Aggron not care? Aggron, for the most part, does not care about the Mons in the back. What about you, actually? You probably don't care either. Boom, 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 boom. And you're not even going to be doing that much. Oh, you're just quick feet anyways. So if you have a Mon in that can knock off, which will depend... I think this guy's actually pretty solid into everything. I guess the only thing is going to be like speed control shit. Keklan doesn't really feel safe coming in, which is a little bit annoying. Because there is a world too where we... It might just behoove me to do this tomorrow. A Kecleon opener seems kind of crazy as well. We fake out the Metagross. Then are dead to close comp. Oh, that actually might just be cleaner. Especially baiting guaranteed close combat. And Kecleon's already slower. Not that I think this line is bad. I mean, I think this line just works as well, but I think this one gives us a cleaner endgame. Turn 1, Keck, fake outs, meta, Staraptor, Star, KOs, Sock. Because Sock doesn't even get to act, right? Yeah, we don't give a shit about Sock. Ah, I guess they... No. We don't want to do that because it could protect. Let's just stick with what we have. Because it works. Yeah. It was Aggron, Muck, Blaziken, Beware. Then additionally, like a mon that... Like, Beware, Aggron can come in there. Like, not worried about this motherfucker at all. I guess Aggron, the problem is, Aggron's not good at killing Metagross. Actually, none of these guys are really great at killing Metagross. You don't have knockoff. What if Staraptor would be baiting Thunder Punch, Meteor Mash? Which I guess Beware is pretty good at coming in on. And you would just be baiting Meteor Mash. Damn, it's like people don't like killing this Metagross guy. Or at least he's kind of hard to kill. I guess the Assault Vest doesn't help either. It's funny that he's kind of the hardest one to kill of this bunch. But I mean, if we have two bulky mons bearing down on him... Because once he's down, the rest of this becomes... I mean, the Ziva Striker isn't super safe either. How do we feel about... How do we feel about Donphan? What about Steelix? Now we want someone who has high horsepower, not that. Knockoff's also nice. Dead to 2 crits. Yeah, this Ursaring wouldn't be scary. We could knock it off and then it would just be like another Pokemon. I think really the scariest Pokemon is the Metagross. Just such a pain in the fucking ass. I mean, you betting Guaranteed Thunder Punch kind of rocks. Which I mean, we could go back into Blaziken on. Is anyone in? You would maybe be baiting Thunder Punch. Muck would be baiting Meteor Mash. So we'd probably go... You could also be baiting Meteor Mash. You'd probably go like Aggron, Beware, depending on the swaps. I guess Donphan's a good, like... when it's a 1v1 and Donphan's in, Donphan can bait pretty solid moves. Consistent stuff. Yeah, there's some things that Staraptor could come back in on, depending on how much damage they've taken. But yeah, I think like Aggron, Beware should be able to walk it down. Okay, I think this should work. Okay. One last fight for the day. What was I gonna say? Does this get us to the next route? No, this is still 120. Lash Trainers and Rain too. Alright. Bingo bango bongo. there's still another Kecleon there? Oh, what do we get to go up there? There's gotta be an item back there. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe I should just bring the Beware. I guess I'll just get it off stream, so I don't have to worry about making it insanely important. Something there. Okay, we're gonna go Staraptor, Blaziken at their current level and pre-damaged. I guess we can put him in the first slot. And then Aggron, Beware. Not one of our dead Pokemon. Aggron, Beware. Muck. And Donphan. Cool. We're gonna go Sharp Beak for Start Raptors. We're gonna go Iron Ball for Blaze Chicken. And then we're gonna go Citruses for the Mons in the back. Go. Alright, one last fight for the day. A nice cheeky little double battle. Obosh. Obosh. Oh, we need to pre-damage Blaziken as well. That would be HP 103. HP needs to be capitalized. 103. And that is how much damage it needs to do through Intimidate. Let's just export. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-da-do-do-do. And this is, yeah. Sock. Close combat is going to see a fast kill at 103, correct. And Zen Headbutt's always going to see a fast kill with Iron Ball. Alright, let's game. Dark in the Saves Untitled Mansion. Yeah. With all my big ass lights. I mean, before when I was streaming, I guess no, even though I'd be streaming earlier in the day, it would have to be super, super late in the stream, pre-daylight savings time for it to get dark. Yeah. But don't worry, you're not getting any more darkness after this. We're out of here. Alright. One final fight, last battle, double battle in the rain, insane in the membrane, insane in the rain. Let's game. Saves Untitled Mansion. If you don't pay attention, you could get hurt. I agree. Meta. Gross? Okay. This is only going to lower Sock's movement. I am going to click Dual Wing Beat on Sock to just kill it. And I'm going to go Detect here. Should be 2 moves going right. Actually, it's only going to be 1 move going right. Not really how the wreck is this one. Yeah. It's a combination of getting really good encounters and just having a lot of Nuzlocke experience. Cool. Is really all it is. Okay. This is going to be Hydro Pump or Close Combat right, and then always Zen Headbutt right. So we're going to go Brave Bird to kill Poliwrath. Yet it is fairly improbable, though. There's been a couple of points where we've gotten bailed out by really good encounters. It's like luck, skill, and just so much time playing Nuzlocke. Hydro Pump is fine. Brave Bird will kill that guy, and then this is going to be an attack into the right that will do no damage. I wonder if we can safely get a Tailwind set up. That would kind of rule. TBH. Sees why I went to the replay. I'm going to say his video complete now when you first beat it, you're the student. Yeah, that would be cool. It's like a Emerald Kaizo Redux to be like, hey, maybe that's what I'll do. Honestly, I think that would be really fun is when I finally put out the Emerald Kaizo video to be like, to rerun it or at least do Emerald Kaizo. Yeah. To maybe just do one run for good time's sake. See if I can do it. All right. Now that it's only one side, what are we baiting? This would be Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch crit absolutely can kill Star Raptor. How's Muck feeling about being dead to shit? Meteor Mash crit, I think also is going to be able to kill. So, yeah, we need to get both these guys out of here. So, Thunder Punch slash Meteor Mash. Thunder Punch slash Meteor Mash. I want to go into OnlyFans and then on just straight up Meteor Mash. I am cool. Actually, no. We want to do this instead because we're going to go to Bernstein there and then Laron there. That's also true. Like, go all the way once we get through everything, going back to Emerald Kaizo. All right. Hopefully we'll get a better idea of where Metagross is going to click moves after this turn. So that's T-Bunch left. Ah, we could have gotten away with Donphan. Power's super fucking annoying because now we don't ever know if it's going to hit. I'm going to go... What are you baiting left-hand slot? Zen Headbutt? It would be Zen left, which we can go safely into Muck on, and then it would be right-hand side would be Meteor Mash, which we're going to immediately twist around. Oh yeah, it was absolutely the first, like, and there were so many runs. That was early on too that I was considering every reset, like anytime I lost like a rival fight or like didn't reset a million times for a new Pokemon, that was considering like a lost Pokemon. So those numbers are like slightly inflated from that. But I mean, a lot of those runs I would have just did to learn. Okay, that's Icy Wind's also interesting and annoying. Who was faster? Why would you Icy Wind? Yeah. All right. Now is Muck still dead to a crit? Okay. Muck is always baiting Meteor Mash. Still probably dead to a crit. Yeah, still probably dead to a crit. So we're gonna go back into... It's always Meteor Mash. Could we go into Staraptor? No, we couldn't go into Staraptor. We could go into... I think we can go into Blaziken. I think I'd rather go into Bernstein, though. Hit this with another Body Press. It's going to be another... Okay, it's going to be a Thunderbird. Don't paralyze both of my Poke. Ah, Goo Lagoon. I went all citruses. Do we just swing twice, see what the fuck happens? I'm down with that, because one of these guys surely will hit. Well, this is always Zen Headbutt left. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Pick up Beware's cartoon depiction of a hot dog. That is pretty funny. He's kind of giving hot dog. Zen headbutt, thank God. Oh my God, dude. Let me hit. Please just let me hit. This motherfucker. We're just gonna keep on slowing down. I feel like I had to have nicknamed one hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Okay, finally we hit again. Okay. You're gonna go back into Slick Rick. You're gonna try to murder this guy. Metagross is the most annoying one. Gets his ankles broken though. This might be kind of nice. Depends on what comes in. Ursaring. Alright, this is non-poisoned yet Ursaring. High horsepower is usually going to see a kill on Muck. So I'm gonna go Falco, and then I'm gonna try to kill this guy with body press. Will I get to swing? Who knows? Cool. We actually hit with that too. Will we kill? I think it's a 50-50. Beautiful. And I think that will be the cleanest bait of my life on Zebstrika. What if Ninja had a low taper fade? Cool Pokemon. Yeah, this is going to be Zing Zap. Zing Zap, Zoom Zam. And then Mega Aggron is going to try to hit Body Press again. Can this guy die to crit? Low kick? 105. Nice job, idiot. And he's paralyzed. Alright, great. Life Orb, Lightning Rod. You're just dead to high horsepower Body Press. Oh, I'm the idiot. I am the simple baka. Ice Shard might just kill. What is Ice Shard? Oh wait, no, that was because of the flying type. I was gonna say Ice Shard does a ridiculous amount of damage. We'll go knock off, as we should have done last turn. Cool. Now you're dead. Well, that was a lot more painful than it needed to be because of the paralyzation. Hot dog, chocolate, starfish. Cool. All right, gamers. I think that's going to do it for today. A few couple of fights. I won't be back for another couple of days. I'm sorry. When I got working again, streaming's going to become a little bit more scarce. But we're going to continue trying to power through these fights. I think hopefully next stream we will make it to a point where we can get, working 9 to 5. My body rejected that. Yeah. We're going to be trying to continue on getting through. Man, maybe next time we'll actually get to... Nah, I think there's a lot more fights on 120 than I would think there would be. Yeah. So probably a couple streams till we get another Pokemon. Next stream should be Saturday morning. Oh, I never pinged the Discord server. The message is just sitting there waiting. No, let me show you. It's literally just sitting there waiting. No! Outplayed. Best place to go if you want to know when I go live. Usually, if you're not following already, is to go to the Discord. Usually I don't fuck this up. And it's not even fucking... The bot's not open. I'm losing my mind. I'll just send the fucking link here. Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. Hidden use. I did use the copy button. Fuck, I hate this. Hidden use copy button. Yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me post this Discord link now that I think anyone who's going to join is already here. But I appreciate y'all. I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of my lovely stream, running these buns. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your next couple days. I've been your pal, Saves Untitled, and I'll see you in a Kia. Bye-bye!